Hey, I'm Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather door?
Good morning.
Uppie.
Happy everybody.
Hi, I'm Malene, originally from Baltimore, but I live in York, PA now. And for fun, I like to...
Mom. Can you answer me, Mom?
I like to drink.
Mom.
Take it away, Dina.
Mom.
Yes, guys.
I love Malene. I love her supporting roles. Someone's going to win Best Oscar in the background. I love it. The whole family was involved. Everybody that's Malene, who everyone loves, but has still yet to be on a trip that makes sense time-wise. And I'm going to figure that out. I know. Adorable. Mom. Product placement. I mean, just all of it. So good. Is she here? Oh, there she is. She's here. She's sold. Tell your kids, bang up job. Bang up. Best supporting roles. So loved it. Good morning, everybody. The giggle at the end, the whole thing. Adorable. So good morning. That's the kind of intros we're looking for. Fun, different. Let us know your family. Let us be annoyed by your family. All of it. Brooke, I'm going to the gym later, and my hair is disgusting. And so I put my hair looked better yesterday. Looked good. No, better. Whatever. I always reserve every room on the trips the hopes of Malene Quarles finally being able to make it one of these days. That's it. We should have a shirt that says we're waiting for Malene. And everybody could just stand on a street corner, wear it on a trip. Just where's Malene? One day she's going to make a trip. It's going to be very exciting. Very exciting. I can't find Dean. Has anyone seen him? Let me see. Hold on. I woke up this morning. It's not here. Now, to my knowledge, he was here when I went to bed. So maybe he got up early. This is when you got to do the Find My. He'd be like, where did I leave my son? Let's see where he is. Do you ever just look at your phone for like your Find My's? Just get an idea. Where's everyone today? He driving. Okay. All right. Let me just give me a second. All right. Okay. I just got to make sure the bubble's moving. Okay. You pronounce your name differently than Dina. You mean Dean? Oh, maybe he got a you up text. Maybe. I don't see the little circle moving. Oh, look at me. I'm zooming in, making sure he's not at the hospital. Who are we following? Dean. I don't know. He doesn't usually get up this early. let me just, my mom brain in the back. He's on the side of the road. Hey, what's up? Yeah, where are you? This early? All right. Well, you just gotta just text me stuff like that because when I get up, you're usually here and you're not here, so it made me nervous. Okay. I love you. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Are all the dogs in? Has anybody been keeping count? How many dogs came in that door? Where's Colby? He's just eating food. Okay. This is the day so far. Hey, get in here right now. Yeah, licking his lips. You're gross and you're bad. Get in. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I go to call somebody and you have to eat poop in the yard. This is my day. This is what morning is. Who's pooped? Who's eating the poop? Where did the kids go? Who do you think he is trying to think he can leave and not tell anybody? I know. Now, if he didn't live here, I would have no idea where he was and it wouldn't bother me. But you do live here. And I do know. I know. Can't imagine having my mom know where I am all the time when I was teen. Saying, nope, not happening. No, I don't need to know where he is all the time. I just need to know he's not dead. Who dis? Who's making a public appearance this morning who never comes out with her googly eyes? What? Who are you? Hi, Booby. There you go. That was basically it. I know it's not February, but if there was like the Groundhog Day, Booby Day. Oh, Pam, I'm so sorry. Yep, she heard. She knows that there's a dish up here. So, here comes the gopher. It's a gopher. See, groundhog. It's called Groundhog Day. It's not called Gopher Day. Hey, is it Booby Day? Are there 6 more weeks of Christmas? It'd be great if you could push Christmas back. Okay. Yeah. Only if there's food, then she's on board. She's like, let me get in here. The Hot Dad Awards. Let me just take a peek real quick to see. So this is the first time we've done a poll like this, so we're still learning it. It's through the same system that we do our Ugly Monday giveaways. So campaigns. Okay. Let me see. Oh, there's a lot of voting happening. Hold on. Let me see. So it goes until tomorrow morning at 8:30. We've had 2,000 people view it, but this could be like a number of you have viewed it a couple times, but only 350 people have voted. So if you missed it, right below this post, I know who's in the lead. I'm not saying it. I never sit in my hubby. Beth, you can send it in you can send it in now because we'll be doing it every month for next year. So you can always submit if you go to onefunnymother.com/community and just find a hot man in your area who you have rights to his picture to post to the internet. My goodness, number 2 is hot, said number 2's wife. So let me show you the pictures again, if in case, because I know I didn't show it this morning. So we are having One Funny Mother Awards. What is it, Dina? Hot Dad of the Year. So we're doing Hot Dad of the Year. We're doing Ugliest Monday, and we're doing Best Intros. So here are our candidates for Hot Dad of the Year. This is Hot Dad April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I don't know their names. I only know them as Hot Dads. And you can vote if you go to the post right below this one. And voting is open until tomorrow at 8:30. And then we will do an awards ceremony and find out who the Hot Dad of the Year is. It's so exciting. Who came up with this? I don't know. I recognized number one, but I can't place from where. That number one is Jeff. Look at, here comes Kimberly again. I don't know if I said it in the last minute, but look how hot number two is. I posted who I voted for, and his wife commented on my post. Can you say awkward? Look, Kim's gonna start. They would be hotter if they were single. Girl. Oh, Jeff. So Jeff works for us. He's our graphics guy. He does all the designs for the shirts, any design that you see that goes up. I have a feeling no matter who wins, Jeff's going to win. He's just going to be like, here's your hot data. But that's not who I told you. He'd be like, it is. And this is what I built for it. He'd be like, number 2 won, but it's a picture of me. Okay. So I don't know. Yeah. If it's me, it's not awkward. Vote for number 2. Look. Of course, there are prizes, Beth. I haven't decided what they are yet because we don't have that much forethought. And there's at least a number of days before the ceremony for me to figure it out. Yeah, I voted for my husband, but there's more than one hot dad. Yep. Wait, okay, you wanna come say hi? She's like, I have been waiting for my chair to be placed so I can come to work. And you have been lax. Okay. She goes, let me see what we got. No, that ain't yours. Okay. All you need is a paper certificate proof. That's it. Just to show it off, said Kim. Kim's like, even if we don't win, can I get a finalist for hottest dad? That's quite a piece of paper. Maybe we should. We should have certificates for everybody. Hot Dad of the Month certificates. And then the big award, Hot Dad of the Year. Make sure they're actually voting and not just leaving a number under the picture. Why are people doing that? I didn't look. People aren't doing that. Are they? Come on now. No, you're right. Okay, people. Let me make a comment. You need to click the post to vote. Not just leave a number in comments. Many things. I wish there was a way for us to do that, but all right, there it is. You and wife would be doing the same thing, sliding into DMs, trying to get votes. Look at. She's gonna slide into everybody's DM. She's like, "Did I tell you how nice your hair looks today? By the way, vote number 2." How do I vote? Carol, just go to the post right below this post, and it'll be a picture of the fellas. And then you have to click the post itself, and then that'll take you to go vote. Good morning from brown old Saskatoon. Lou, you have anything you want to discuss today? She's like, what? Did you? What? She got her own Colby. Here's Colby's new thing. He's so old. Now he just wanders around with no particular place to go. I just read somewhere yesterday about boxers. Their faces always look like they owe you money and they're afraid that you're going to ask for it. Lulu. Lulu, where are you going? Oh, she heard and she was like, I will not be paying you today. Yes, don't forget to buy your calendars before noon today because calendars get shut off. So make sure you get your calendar locked in. It's a lot. There's a lot of things. A lot of things. Very exciting. Mm-hmm. Colby forgets what he was doing, thus the wandering. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go back because I still have articles that we did not cover this week. Hold on. We covered vagina line last night. If you missed Tipsy Tuesday, you have missed out on a lot of really good information about vagina line. I can't go into the details because this is, do you have a calendar you can show us? I can show you last year's calendar. So if you are new to One Funny Mother, this is what it looks like. Kind of boring in the front, but nobody looks at the front. Oh, all of our Ugly Monday winners, hideous. These are all from the first year. Yeah, real ugly. I like to take the worst pictures of our community and put them in a calendar. There's Diana with her Voila, or ad for Voila. And then every month there is a, dare I say, ridiculous picture. That's the first nightstand picture ever. And I knew I had to watch it. You did. Need to do it. Was watching my grandson. Yeah, Eva, don't watch it with your grandson. In your eyes, the light, the heat. So you will get some fancy pictures of different people in our crew, things that have happened throughout the year. It's real stupid. Listen, whether you need a calendar or not is really not what's important. What's important is that you have joined a group, a really weird group, that your family doesn't understand and may never. And you've given up trying to explain it. And not only have you given up trying to explain it, and you've given up caring whether they like it, now you have a calendar filled with other people's family members in it because your family doesn't care. Why are you gonna fill it up? Did you ever make a I found a bunch of calendars I made with my family in it. You know how many times they looked at it? Never. They never wrote anything in it. Never wrote anything in it, never cared. I said, can you send me a picture? No. Okay. So I just decided, I'm gonna make our own calendar. Natalie. Oh, kisses from Bruges. Guys, you remember Natalie with the fantastic hair? Natalie, look how long my grays are. Hold on. They're coming in. Look. Natalie, next time I see you, we're going to match. It's at least a year. I don't know how I feel about it. That's Natalie with the good hair. The script is amazing. The tour guide at Radio City couldn't believe we all met on the internet. I believe it. I believe that. She'd be like, you what? When you were reading the Vagina Line article. Oh, Crystal, I wish you had taken a picture. That would have been amazing. Problems with people I don't know. My husband understands it a little more after the Princeton show. Kept saying, these people are so nice, as if I'd go out of my way to hang out with a bunch of dum-dums. Carrie, you have a way with words. So sophisticated. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to look like Cruella de Vil. Tell Jurgen, the way that I'm seeing it, I'm going to show it to you, but it's not good. It's usually beautiful and white, but with El Nino, this is the first time I did it. There'll be no snow for Christmas. Feels a little, and not at all like Christmas because it's gray. I thought you were talking about my head, Judy, and then I realized you were talking about Saskatoon, and then I felt better because you said it's usually beautiful and white, but with El Nino, then I was like, I don't think we're talking about my hair. I got you. I have a lot of conversations going on. You feel like an outsider, Sarah. You've been here for a while. I know your name. Oh, you're an insider. And you're the worst kind you don't even know. Welcome. Okay. Look. Maybe it's not as, this looks like full gray all the way. Look around the crown. I don't usually flatten my hair like that. But look. Who am I going to be? I don't know that we're ready for this. I know, getting it dyed every 6 weeks, you're longer than I am. And that's the thing is that, Tanya, not good. What am I going to look like? Barb's like, don't do it. Barb, it's who I am. Listen, it is like a wave. Yeah. It will be stunning. I don't know. I know, Lorene, I'm going to be who God wants me to be. Here's what's so funny is that I was coloring my, now I'm not good at being high maintenance. And that's what this hair is. I just don't care. And yeah, Dottie, it's so expensive. So before I didn't start dyeing my hair until I don't even know, probably prior to the pandemic, maybe 5 years ago, but it was like every 3 months, 4 months. And I was fine with it. I was like, okay, it's an investment, but you know, if every 4 months I can do it, fine. And then it started getting closer and closer. And Suzanne's like, you can't put a price on beauty. You can. It's a lot. It's too much money. My price for beauty, very low. And actually, it wasn't. It wasn't even that cheap. It was still expensive. But now, it's just too. It's like every. I would like to see you pulled back in a ponytail. Right now, Michelle? For what? It'd be hideous. Maybe going on 4 weeks soon. Anna, I can't do it. No, I can't do it, Cooley. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. Yeah. And you're seeing, listen, more and more people are making silver hair cool. And it started with Judy from Saskatoon. But, you know, you don't used to see people with gray hair that had long hair. Maybe we need to just think of silver as just another color. It's not it's just a color. You're going to hear me say that a lot to myself. Yeah. I called it silver highlights. Yeah. I just don't think I can feed the habit. So sophisticated. I am trying to convince myself. Tinsel. Personally, I would look like an old hag. Yeah, well, that's what I'm afraid of. It's platinum, not gray. I like platinum even better. Well, it's so funny because I was saying, like, I'll go out with Dean, or I'll just be out and people say, oh, well, you have kids. And I say, yes. And they ask, how old's your kid? And I said, 24, 21, 19. And then they all go, you don't look like you can have a 24-year-old. That's a lovely compliment. Thank you. I appreciate it. And now I wonder if I'll ever hear that again. If I have silver streaks in my hair, people are like, you look exactly like a lady that has a 24-year-old. So it was then when I started silver highlights, I decided to go natural. Norma, I heard that. So my dad's side of so here's how it works in our family. What are we doing? My mom's side of the family, not much silver at all. My dad's side of the family, full white. So it was only going to be one of two ways. And my dad started going gray early. My uncle was probably in his 30s or 40s. It was early. Yeah, exactly. And if I don't like it, I can always color it. Although, don't let me make that decision in one day, because you can be like, I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. Here comes Brad. Brad Keeley. I'm going to go natural from now on, I think. Really, Brad? It's such a bold decision for a man who will look distinguished and more intelligent. We could do me and Brad going gray together. And somehow Brad will just become more and more handsome. That they did like a time lapse where Brad goes from looking like a normal person to looking like a distinguished elderly fellow that all of a sudden he's the sexiest man of America. And I just start to crumple up. Just start to crumple up, and my eyes will start to get like a lot of lines. Mm-hmm. And Brad will just all of a sudden turn into Brad Pitt. He won't even go by Keeling anymore. He'll be like, please call me Mr. Pitt. And his voice will get all gravelly. Mm-hmm. Brad, you better put in. You got to put in for hot dad. Now everybody wants to know. But only do it after you turn do it. Brad, take a picture today. Take a picture when you're full gray. What's that going to take you? A week? It's going to take a year and a half. There was. Remember the female news anchor because she let her hair go silver and they fired her? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be hilarious. I'll do it. Do it, Brad. I just heard that I don't look old enough to have a 35-year-old son. Then I had to admit my son is actually 46. Wait, what? So why would you do that? I would make him 72 if that was the case. I'm just going to that's what I'll do. I'll make Dean older. Dean's 47 now. And so when people ask me, they're like, you have a 47-year-old? I don't. But I'd be like, yes. And they're like, but you're 52. I'm like, no, I'm actually 93. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make me older, the number older, but my skin will still look good. So then people are like, you look great for 90. I'm like, I have been working out and eating Greek salad. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you don't look like that, Cooley. You're fine. My 16-year-old started going gray at 13, and I still don't have gray hair. Rachel, listen, now is the best time. Like, silver is in. That's what we're going to tell ourselves. And drinking from a vase. That's what it is, Molinay. They're like, now how long you know how they always have those articles where it'll be some lady in a third world country somewhere, and she's been like eating a spoonful of Worcestershire sauce for like 70 years, and she looks 23, but she's 90 and she just had a baby. You know what I'm talking about? I put a lot of articles and titles together, but you know what I'm saying. And then they're going to say, this woman, I'm going to have myself. She's 93, and she said the secret is drinking lemonade out of a vase. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have a 42-year-old and a 38-year-old. I still done my hair, so I look too young to have them. I don't know. I just think that I could spend the time and money and keep doing it and be real happy when people say, you do not look like you can have a 52-year-old. and I'll say thank you. I could be that, but it's going to cost me a lot of money, a lot of time. Or I could just let it go. And we as a group create what being was. So if they're silver foxes, what are we? Let's make up a new name. That's it. We're taking it back. We're taking it back. What would we call ourselves? Silver what? Platinum babes. Silver. What's cooler than foxes? What's cool? Silver slinkies. How the back look? Octavia, so crazy because, again, here we go. Michelle Mooney wants to see it. So the front, it's just so funny too because it's like a line. It's like a halo. It's going to be a silver mink. Platinum cougars, platinum something, silver panthers. Well, you know what's so funny? There's a girl that I follow, and it's very funny because the most silver I have is on this side, and it kind of goes like this on a crown. When I flip the other way, it's dark. There's not as much. I'm so confused because you guys are the opposite. It's a lot darker on this side. So it's just very funny because depending on how much a silver imp. So if I parted this way, you actually wouldn't see as much silver. But if I'm like, girl, you want to know how old I am? Do I look like I can have a 24-year-old now? Because this is gonna be a lot. But behind this, it's almost like it's just right here. Because behind this, it's, to my knowledge, and I'm not back there. To my knowledge, it's like sprinkled in, but not as obvious as it is here. The same way, more on one side than the other. Yeah. So your skin looks young. Well, girl, that's all I got. That's all I got, Kat. You know I'm going to be moisturizing. And then I was like, okay, so let's say this is our color, right? So like what color shirts do you wear? I don't know. Then you stop using this, right? Yeah. Well, somebody said there's a couple things you could do. You could let it grow. So it's going to grow probably till about here, and I will look hideous. And then she could put some like silver highlights in to blend it a little bit. And then I would cut it probably to here so that the last part, which would probably be about that much, wouldn't be so obnoxious. Don't wear white with white hair. That's good. When you took your hat off, you really look like your mom for a minute. Stacy, get out. Who invited you? The hardest part, well, that's so funny, Mary, because I said to her, is the texture going to be the same? And she says, you really don't know until you do it, right? The gray in my one eyebrow, however, not so much. Yeah, I haven't seen them in my eyebrows, but maybe that's because I can't see. There's that. You can't wear yellow, orange, or cream. White, blues, and pinks. So sophisticated. My hair's gotten very thin the last. My hair was super thick when I was younger, and it would get thinned out. And now I'm wishing I hadn't. I look better in black, red, blue. And you have blue eyes. I don't have that. Mine was wavy my whole life. The silver is now as straight as can be. I didn't even think about that. Now I wear every color. Just use a darker lipstick. Oh, Judy coming in. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. All right. What are you two doing? They have a lanyard from the trip, and Lulu has it in her mouth. Mm-hmm. I have 2 white streaks around my face. I asked the hairdresser to keep them and lighten up the rest. It does grow fast, Tracy. So this I think is substantial, but now that we're on the air, it doesn't really. This is probably 8 weeks. No, it doesn't look that substantial. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. But, well, you know what's so funny too is that I'm getting to the point where it's, I mean, I can spray it if I wanted. If I'm out and like working or something, I can spray it. So stop eating that. But I do feel the need, like if I go to like a Christmas party where like I don't know everybody, like part of me wants to say to people, girl, I know this is bad. I'm growing it out. Like I don't want you to think like I have accepted this as I could go to a party like that. It's not. I should have gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before I got the pellets, my hair was very wavy, curly, but in the pellets, my hair is way more relaxed and straightens easier. Interesting. Stop it. We're not going to have lanyards in our poop today. Then I said, I'm not going without coloring my hair. No, don't do it. You could do it. Life and Times of a Texas Mom. Don't do it. You'll be fine. It'll be beautiful. Or just spray it for that night. Don't do it. Somebody said that. Somebody said, do not dye your hair for a Christmas party. You will be mad that you gave up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pellets change makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, crazy. All right, let me see. All right, here we go. So we already did vagina line. All right, now this one I thought was interesting. I went in October and was given so many that I still look so young. Part of me wants that, but part of me is like, girl, how long are you going to try to rock this? And how much money you got to rock this? Maybe that's more important. All right, here we go. Now, this article caught my eye because, I'm all about the science. Anytime an article comes out and says, this is what we found out, I'm like, let's talk about it. I want to know how much time and energy you put into this here research, because I can tell you straight up one way or the other, this was a waste of time. I could have told you this, but let's see what they come up with. Here we go. So here is the title. We are therapists. Here are 8 things we refuse to do at the holidays. So this is it's not a research study. It's just some therapists got together, and I guess they've listened to all of our crap for so long that they got together and like, here are the 8 things that we find that people struggle with during the holidays. So it says here, 8 things we refuse to do at the holidays. What are things that you could do? It says mental health experts tell the Huffington Post exactly how they stay happy during a stressful time of year. What do you think some of them are? If you had to be honest with yourself about what, stresses you out and makes you crazy during the holidays, what are 8 things you think you should stop doing? I'm going to go first. I am going to try not to make the holidays perfect because I think I fell into that, especially when they were younger and you were like, we got to keep up. Don't say yes to every event, said Kim. Alicia was like, in-laws, and just left it there. She didn't say a lot about in-laws. She just said, in-laws. I'm not doing it. There's the 2 words. Oh, wow, Brad coming in. Never realized that. If you have to stop drinking them out, yeah. Waiting too late to shop. Trying to see everyone, both families, friends, cousins. That'll make you crazy. Buying gifts for everyone under the sun. Only my immediate family, said Trina. It's a lot. And then maybe make some cookies and hand out some cookies. Spending money I don't have. Boom. Trying not to give a crap. Hard. No cards. Janine, I used to do the cards. I used to do, oh, I used to do the lady that would write. I would write up like what happened this year, but funny. They were funny. I did a good job. Here's Molyneux. No is a full sentence. That's it. No. I don't need to explain. I don't need to tell you why, but no. I'm not coming. I'm not making that. I'm not buying that. I'm not going there. No. Yeah. Don't go into debt. My mother-in-law, buying more gifts than I should. Stay away from people that stress you out. Try not to wing it. Plan ahead as much as you can. It's probably a good idea. I don't do that. Stop making everybody happy. Make lots of cookies. I have 40 family members that I see. It's a lot. Newsletters. I stopped doing that. I don't do anything. You would barely know I'm alive other than this show. Saying no and not putting up with people's crap. Not buying for everyone. I stopped doing Christmas cards. I keep buying cards. I also forget to give them out. I bought 50 more 2 weeks ago. I think I have 200 unused cards now. A ton of cookies. We do grab bags since it's such a big family. Matching PJs. You don't do that anymore. A lot of people do it. I stopped doing cards. People were actually annoyed. When I learned to say no, yeah. I don't have my tree up. I think my tree comes tomorrow. Comparing myself to others. I host extended family, 35 people, ready for one of the younger generation folks to take over. No offers yet. Yeah. Stop cooking. I buy Chinese food now. Not going to every single event and party. I know. We should go live with my tree lighting ceremony. It might just be us because nobody's ever here with me when I do it. So maybe I'll go live. All right. So here it is. Here's what they said were the 8 things that therapists refuse to do at the holidays. Keep these in mind. They don't break personal boundaries. The pressure to say yes can be especially strong during the holidays, and there's no shame in holding fast to your no. So that was good. Molyneux said that. My focus this year during the holiday season has been to refuse to violate my own personal boundaries for the comfort of someone else. She got deep. They might look like avoiding political conversations that don't align with them. They're not only to serve to keep families safe, but also to help prevent resentment in relationships that are important. We don't do our loved ones any favors by violating our own boundaries to prevent them from having uncomfortable feelings. Girl, these therapists are getting deep. All right, here we go. Kids internalize their parents' support and empathy and then self. Okay, here's how you do it. Evan suggested reflecting on your boundaries, repeating them to yourself, and making a resolution to stick to them. So that's going to be me. I'll be like, silver's always been a pretty color. People like you. Just keep saying it. You're not going to look like a grandma. Yes, I am. Here's fine. A mantra can help. She mentioned every adult is responsible for managing their own emotions and behavior. It's not my responsibility to control their response to my boundaries. I am worthy of setting boundaries and being treated with respect. Girl, can they have this on repeat? Here's the thing. As I started using words like boundaries lately, it upsets people. Has anybody noticed that? If you start having boundaries and you start having rules for how people, I announce my boundaries nonstop and my mom refuses to listen. So I'm stressed and we argue for a week. Girl, did you ever try to have a boundary with your mom? They don't like it. Yeah. I mean, all of mine are good ideas. All of Dean's are poor ideas. But people don't like, if all of a sudden somebody been acting like some kind of way to you for years, and then all of a sudden you say, I'm not accepting this anymore. I thought about it. I can only control me. And I don't like what you're saying. That's a me problem. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to be around you. I can't stop you from saying it. But I can stop me from having to listen. Ooh, makes people real mad. What do you mean? You're not going to listen? Yeah. Turns out that you can have a lot of control, not by screaming your head off and being the loudest person in the room, but saying, I've decided I don't want to listen to you anymore. Ooh. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Gloria, that's Shakendra's mom. Moms don't like it. And I've been the child in that, and I've been the mom in that. I can tell you, nobody likes it. But as you get older, you got to set your boundaries, not just with your family, with partners. Maybe that shouldn't be partners. Maybe there's a better partner. Da, 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 da. You got to decide. But there's nothing wrong with you having a boundary. Your boundary should not cause harm. It should just sometimes be self-preservation. And that's fine. All right, number 2. This is a good list. They won't be the official family's, no, they won't be the family's unofficial therapists. Tell me more. Because every mom is a therapist in her family. And I said, I have closed my office. My office is closed. I took my sign down when you turned 18. Now I'll be here. I'll talk to you. We can go through a couple things here and there. I am not available for long time. I'm not taking a copay. Do you understand? So that's what therapists are for. Your brain is your problem. That's what I say to my kids all the time. I'm like, I was there. I taught it to you. I taught how healthcare works. You got healthcare coverage. I need you to learn to use the system. Keep your work life and your personal life separate because these people are therapists. Well, I'm passionate about supporting mental health professionally. I've learned to maintain a line between work and my family life. During festive times, I want to kick back and soak in some quality moments with my loved ones without diving into therapy mode. The cookies I'd make is making my, it is. It's a little, okay. Yeah, I did notice that the other day. It gets wonky. It's not a great system, but I'm working on it. We're going to have some changes to the set soon. So Dee, just close one eye or tilt your head and that might end up and it'll even out. I could just, what if I just do the whole show this way? It's my head that's the problem. Yeah. So don't become the family therapist. Number 3, don't suppress difficult feelings. Amid family that you haven't seen in a while and cheery music, you might sense a pressure to feel and appear happy during the holidays. And it's okay if you don't feel or appear that way. What? Holidays are so hard in grief. We connect the memories of our loved ones to important times like holidays. It's hard to be merry and bright when we have feelings of sadness. She encourages herself and others. I share the bitter sweetness with others and hope to validate them for them as well. One thing you can help is to take small steps, intentional steps to honor loved ones who have passed. Share examples of lighting candles, and they're like, I have my dad's candles. I got the picture up. And so, you got to lean into it and just say, this is hard for me. Don't put your mental health on the back burner. For a lot of us, the holidays are busy. We make plans with old friends, engage in traditions, gift giving, baking cookies. That means taking a break and stepping back from work, allowing yourself to rest, eat, give yourself some breaks. So make sure you take care of yourself. Yes. And this is not merry and bright, Katie. Then you need to say that. You need to say, hey, I'm not feeling it. Yeah, I feel like, especially with the pandemic, all of us have now. And if you didn't, good for you. But I know that during the pandemic, I was like, this doesn't at all feel like a holiday. And so we started cooking, and the cookies made it a little better. And all of you being around made it better. But I feel like without the pandemic, I don't know that I would have noticed this going through all the motions of the holidays, but we keep the traditions alive. But it's hard, said Norma. Norma, I hear you. You're never over it. I don't know who's saying that. If I'm not prioritizing my own mental health, I can't be the best person for my loved ones and my clients. So I think it's okay to say, listen, this is where I am. I do know that spending time by myself to recoup and advising people to do the same seems to be extremely beneficial. Knowing that making plans and spending time with friends and family can be important, but to also know that it's okay to say no and to prioritize oneself can make the holiday season even more enjoyable. Here's the thing, too. It's very funny to me as I've raised my kids. You can look at your kids and they're all really different. And I don't know if it's because of Brooke's anxiety or just the way her brain is wired. But Brooke needs a certain amount of alone time. I don't know if anybody can relate to this. My brain has not historically worked that way. It's getting used to it now. But I feel like there are some people, whether they're grieving or this is just how they process time, and like that very front facing, like holidays are very front facing. And for a lot of us, I can be front facing for a lot. I mean, that's professionally what I do, a lot of front facing. But on the same hand, like right before a show, I can get really quiet because I know I have to put a lot of energy out. But Brooke is not a performer in the same way, but I have learned that that's what her body needs. And if she doesn't have it, her front-facing time will not be good. It's very interesting to just kind of start to learn. I say to my kids all the time, like, learn your brain. And you have to be able to advocate for yourself, and you have to be able to say, I'm going to come to this party, but too much of that is too much for me. The social anxiety, some of that's that, and a lot of it is with us. It's not even like we're people she has to be on for, but she just needs that time. And like this article is saying, it's perfectly good for you to have the boundary and to say, I'm going to go to this party, but this other one, I'm just going to sit out and I'm good. There's nothing wrong. It's just, it is. I think it's important. So in January, my heart is still in a million pieces. I'm so sad. I'm not feeling Christmas. And that's fine, Maureen. You can make some. We got a couple more cookies. We got a breakfast bake coming up. I am finding that I have been cooking a lot more. And And I've never found much joy in cooking, but I don't know if it's wintertime. I'm hunkered in. I don't know, but it's good. They won't spend too much time working. This is hard for me. You may feel pressure to work over the holidays for various reasons, from a relentless boss to bills that need paying. The article went away. Hold on. So try not to work so much. That's hard for me. Two main tips to not work so hard. What is helpful for me is planning ahead to take time off for the holidays and knowing that part of that time will be spent with myself, part with my partner, part with my friends and family. She encouraged letting your boss, clients, and other people know this too, so they can be prepared and get you materials that you need to do your job before then. So just plan time off. I get this. Yeah. Don't expect perfection. That's what I said. That's number 6. I gave that up a long time ago. Thus my hair. Lower your expectations. Girl, I have such low expectations, mostly for my children, and it's been great. And now my hair, real low, real low. Don't overbook yourself. I don't know who can accomplish this. Here's my problem with don't overbook yourself. My problem is that if I'm not doing something, I don't know what to do. So I vacillate between there's entirely too many things to do. I'm completely stressed out and I don't know what I'm going to do. And somebody says, I'll just do it all. And then I go, great. And the next day I'm like, I am such a loser. I don't do anything. What's wrong with me? It's just vicious cycle. I do bake and craft during the time, but at my own pace. Good for you, Kim. It's important to have that recharge time. I don't disagree, Kim. She finds it helpful to take a moment before making any decisions. The space and time to sit with what to do, what to commit to, allows you to check in with your heart and your soul and your realistic calendar. What in the world is a realistic calendar? Do people have realistic calendars? Because I will see something on the calendar and it says, you're booked at 4:00. And then somebody will be like, can you do it at 4? I'm like, yeah, of course. I'll just have this person here too. What is a realistic calendar? Do any of you have realistic calendars? Mine is very unrealistic. Yeah, no. Yeah. Can we buy? Is that what One Funny Mothers are offering? No. Ours are completely unrealistic. Yeah. I don't know. Founder of the Stress Institute is tomorrow and Mindful Living Network, Dr. Kathleen Hall. We need to bring this up and be like, listen, Kathleen, have you heard of a realistic calendar? Because apparently some people have them. I don't know who those people are. Setting realistic expectations. Who are you? What is a realistic expectation? If it is, I can do everything, then that's probably unrealistic. I have a problem. Now that we're getting to the bottom of the list, I think I'm doing a lot of things wrong. They don't turn down opportunities to spend meaningful time with loved ones. I refuse to live with regret that I didn't spend time with someone because I was tired. For example, this is the one time of year that I get to see my sister. I will drive wherever, whenever to see her. If I have to work the next morning, but we have an opportunity to stay up late laughing and talking, I refuse to let that go. She makes this work by incorporating self-care later and being thoughtful about what she says yes to. It can be mindful of what your partner values and priorities are without judgment. For those struggling with setting boundaries within the family, start with smaller boundaries and less tense situations could be a good beginning. Like, I am not going to eat Brussels sprouts this year. Start there. Start there. I decided when I retired that I was going to do next to nothing on Mondays. 20 years of hating Mondays was over. It's been great. Marianne, I like that. Mondays are usually my day off. And when I say day off, I mean I'm still here. But I had to kind of do that for myself because I always work the weekends. So everybody here at One Funny Mother is working all week, and then I work all weekend, and then it's Monday and I'm exhausted. Everybody's like, all right, you ready to go? I'm like, no, I haven't had a day off in what? So I had to start taking Mondays off and mostly in my brain just to say, I can answer a call, I can do, but I got to get out. Yeah. So anyway, just some thoughts from some therapists. As Michelle, sexy producer Michelle said, we will have our stress and mindful person on tomorrow, Kathleen. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Get your questions ready on what we could be doing to de-stress. I think this was a good place to start. It's a better thing for me. Good for you, Curly Top. After years of busting a gut and saying yes to everything, I now say no. Yeah. Yeah, I can post this list, Curly Top. It's a good one. I like that it came from therapists who are working on themselves, like having boundaries, because I think they tell us all the time to have boundaries. So it's nice that they got together and like, here are some things that all of us were like, we should be doing this too. So hopefully that's helpful for you. And we'll see what Kathleen says tomorrow. We can also try to call Connie from the yogurt company to see how she's handling the holidays. I do want to call back just to see if Connie answers. And if it is only Connie that answers, that we will check in with her daily. So let's see. Yeah. It was too much, said Tracy. I hear you. I think New York in general was a lot. Gynecologist went well. He does not offer vagina line. Victoria, that's so weird and yet so timely. Only if it's Connie, then Connie will be overworked. Yeah, we don't want to do that because we just read this article. So anyway. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you had a great morning. She'll say, that is a great question. Why don't you call our emergency number? Can you imagine? I just love it. She makes me laugh. So that's it. That's it. All right, I'm going to go. Lots to do, everybody. Don't forget to get your calendars before noon today, and then they shut off if you would like to get one. These are pre-orders, and that's it. Otherwise, like Judy from Saskatoon says, do something nice for yourself or others today. And I hope you have a great day and a blessed day, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow morning, hopefully on time, because that's my new thing. Dare I say resolution? Who knows? All right. That's it, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.